Today we will be talking about Gini coefficients in poor countries, developed countries and everything in between. The Gini coefficient is an economic measurement used to rate the level of inequality in a given country. Before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe for more corruption and inequality content. The Gini coefficient is calculated by looking at the difference in wealth distribution on the Lorenz curve. A score of 0 would represent absolute equality. This doesn't exist in any country, as it would mean that every single individual is given the exact same amount of income and resources to live off of. In contrast, a score of 100 would represent absolute inequality. This is also a hypothetical, as it would mean that a single person owns literally all of the resources in a country. First, let's look at some of the countries that are more equal than the United States. By far, the U.S. has more inequality than any other developed country in the world. The U.S. ranks as the 46th most unequal country in the world with a Gini coefficient of 41.50. Countries that are more equal than the United States include Malaysia, Haiti, Iran, Turkmenistan, Kenya, Tanzania, Bulgaria, Uruguay, the Dominican Republic, Morocco, Sri Lanka, and quite frankly most countries are more equal than the United States. Here is the full list of the 50 least equal countries. Number 1, South Africa with a Gini coefficient of 63. Number 2, Namibia with a Gini coefficient of 59.10. Number 3, Suriname with a Gini coefficient of 57.90. Number 4, Zambia with a Gini coefficient of 57.10. Number 5, Central African Republic with a Gini coefficient of 56.20. Number 6, Eswatini with a Gini coefficient of 54.60. Number 7, Colombia with a Gini coefficient of 54.20. Number 8, Mozambique with a Gini coefficient of 54.00. Number 9, Botswana with a Gini coefficient of 53.30. Number 9, Belize with a Gini coefficient of 53.30. Number 10, Angola with a Gini coefficient of 51.30. Number 11, St. Lucia with a Gini coefficient of 51.20. Number 12, Zimbabwe with a Gini coefficient of 50.30. Number 13, Panama with a Gini coefficient of 49.80. Costa Rica with a Gini coefficient of 49.30. Number 16, Congo with a Gini coefficient of 48.90. Number 17, Guatemala with a Gini coefficient of 48.30. Number 18, Honduras with a Gini coefficient of 48.20. Number 19, Burkina Faso with a Gini coefficient of 47.30. Number 20, Ecuador with a Gini coefficient of 47.30. Number 21, Cameroon with a Gini coefficient of 46.60. Number 22, Nicaragua with a Gini coefficient of 46.20. Number 23, Jamaica with a Gini coefficient of 45.50. Number 24, Mexico with a Gini coefficient of 45.40. Number 25, Comoros with a Gini coefficient of 45.30. Number 26, Guyana with a Gini coefficient of 45.10. Number 27, Chile with a Gini coefficient of 44.90. Number 28, Lesotho with a Gini coefficient of 44.90. Number 29, Venezuela with a Gini coefficient of 44.80. Number 30, Peru with a Gini coefficient of 43.80. Number 31, Rwanda with a Gini coefficient of 43.70. Number 32, Bolivia with a Gini coefficient of 43.60. Number 33, Ghana with a Gini coefficient of 43.50. Number 34, Paraguay with a Gini coefficient of 43.50. Number 35, Uganda with a Gini coefficient of 42.70. Number 36, Madagascar with a Gini coefficient of 42.60. Number 37, Cabo Verde with a Gini coefficient of 42.40. Number 38, Togo with a Gini coefficient of 42.40. Number 39, Philippines with a Gini coefficient of 42.30. Number 40, Argentina with a Gini coefficient of 42.30. Number 41, Democratic Republic Congo with a Gini coefficient of 42.10. Number 42, Papua New Guinea with a Gini coefficient of 41.90. Number 43, Turkey with a Gini coefficient of 41.90. Number 44, Djibouti with a Gini coefficient of 41.60. Number 45, United States with a Gini coefficient of 41.50. Number 46, Malaysia with a Gini coefficient of 41.10. Number 47, Haiti with a Gini coefficient of 41.10. Number 48, Iran with a Gini coefficient of 40.90. Number 49, Turkmenistan with a Gini coefficient of 40.80. Number 50, Kenya with a Gini coefficient of 40.80. That's a wrap for today's video. How do you look at these coefficient factors? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more future videos.